And now let's start with this interview. Is with us Fernando Casado, professor of Namabi Technical University, journalist and international analyst. Welcome to From the South.
Hello, Anna. Thank you for having me.
Well, welcome. Do you hear me?
Yes, perfectly. Loud and clear.
Perfect. Let's start with the interview. Politically, what do you think led Guillermo Lasso to take the decision to dissolve the National Assembly?
I think that it was a move. It's probably a very bold move, but it was the only alternative he thought he got, in the sense that he was about to be also lost his job as the president after the political court taken in the National Assembly was advancing. So in this sense, he thought the only way was the mutual death in order to retain the power he didn't want to lose. So in that sense, now he will have to call for elections, but that was his only way out if he wanted not to be got ridden from power.
Okay, some sectors consider that the decision unconstitutional. What do you have to say?
Well, I don't think there is any doubt about how unconstitutional this decision is, in the sense that he's using the mutual death once the political judgment was and the impeachment was into force. In the way that then what's the reasoning of the impeachment if he can use the mutual death whenever he wants? So in that sense, I think that it goes against the spirit of the Constitution. He shouldn't be able to use it right now. But at the same time, I think that the Constitutional Court is not going to have any say on this, in the sense that both parties agree in this, government and opposition, in the sense that in the one hand, the government wants to keep on ruling at least for the next 6 months. And at the same time, these snap elections that are coming is also good for the opposition, because they have a chance to get rid of Lasso and also to run for the presidency and to get into power before the year when Lasso was supposed to finish, the year 2025. Because if the impeachment would have the result of getting rid of Guillermo Lasso, the thing is his vice president would have turned into the president and finished his term. So in this sense, the snap elections are a good way for both parties.
Yeah. And lastly, suddenly, with this measure, Guillermo Lasso will have a free hand to advance aggressive or the austerities policies, my part, and will he have no obstacles now without the assembly that he dissolved?
Well, that's something also that that's again from the presidency point of view. Lasso has been complaining continuously that the legislative, the National Assembly, was obstructing his proposals for laws, because he had a very small minority within the legislative. So now, after dissolving the legislative, he has free hands to do any kind of decrees he wants. He also have a very short time, because in the next 7 days, the Electoral Council will have to call for election within the next 80 days. And after calling for the elections and electing a new government, if he is not the next president, he will have 3 more months maximum, according to the Constitution, to rule. So in a way, it's positive for him, but at the same time, it's a very short amount of time. So I don't think he will have any time to do things he didn't have during the last 2 years. So his time is running out very fast.
Well, thank you very much for your analysis and the information you gave us in this interview, Mr. Casado.
Thank you to you, Anna.